So like,
Well, that seems like a good enough place to go ahead and just jump on in and start at the end of that song.
Hey.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to now episode 10 of the 710 cast. As always, I am joined by my delightful co-hosts, and that would be Tama.
Hello.
And Kaji.
g'day.
And tonight, we're taking it all back. We are going back to our roots. I decided that one of the fun things that we can do, and maybe even should do, kind of give you guys an idea of where we all started, is just to show you where where this is all birthed from. You know, what gave us the idea to do this silly thing and to get together regularly and chat about cars and do fun things. And
my living room.
Yeah, it's simply enough. It was a visit when I had gone out to Nebraska to visit Tam, and the last night I was there, we're kind of like, well, we don't really want to just sit around and watch YouTube or watch something. So we sat around your desk and picked a spot and said, all right, sort by cheapest. And just in doing that, we were able to have a ton of fun just talking about like, oh, this thing is terribly clapped out. I wouldn't deal with it ever. Or, you know, oh no, it's a freaking North Star engine. Get it away from me.
Or, ooh.
Yeah, or the rare gems we ran across is like, that's brilliant. I would have that all day.
It's really funny. Everyone hates on the North Star, and I love it. But I realized that it was being murdered slowly by its own coolant.
Yes.
Cool.
That are the 3600 Series 2 engines they had, where they had coolant running through the plastic manifold. That's always a good time.
Yeah, but Dorman fixed that with a better part.
True enough.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. The biggest complaint that I keep on hearing from people who have seen photographs on the internet, you know who you are, is, oh, the starter's under the inlet manifold. Yeah, it's protected from road grime, it's protected from road salt, it's protected from excess heat, it's protected from everything. Shut up. It's fine. Embrace it. Put all of them under there forever.
When a thing becomes normal, it's no longer controversial.
For better or worse.
For better or worse, yes, admittedly. So, before we do get into all that kind of fun, because I figure we'll just kind of keep it really casual, maybe spend 10, 15-ish minutes at each of locations of our choosing, or as suggested, of our origins, where we came from. Is anybody have any significant updates they want to go through?
Yes, I actually chucked you a couple of photographs and a small video.
Yeah, I am going through, and we are going to go ahead and save those now. Save it.
Because I've been overseas working on my Mustang, so these last couple of weeks I've been doing some improvements in terms of induction. This week in particular, I've got the problems with the interior sorted. The fuel gauge works, the dash lighting works. The ancillary gauges not only work, but now they are lit correctly. As you can see in this photograph, it's running a 2100 carburetor now instead of the AVS 600 that was on it, which was too carb, frank. I've painted the structural braces and put those back in. It's that distributor might look stock, but there's a Pertronix flamethrower kit hiding inside it.
Nice.
If you zoom in on the far left, please, where those wires are.
All these over here?
Yep, those ones. Okay, that is a patch harness. I put in a relay running off the original ignition circuit, providing 12 volts directly from the battery to the coil, to the choke heat, and also to the ancillary gauges inside so that I can tell what voltage the motor is running. Because I found out that the voltage at the coil previously was under 11 volts with 12.4 volt battery.
Suboptimal.
Yes, that might have explained the poor starting and the flame blowout, the spark blowout.
Could do, yeah, could do it.
Yeah, just a little bit. If you want to grab the next photo for me.
Going over to the interior.
Yep. I've fitted a new seat. I've returned the passenger seat. I've put the interior back in, save for the carpet. And yeah, I've tooled out since then. So the tools that are in there are now where they belong, and yeah, just looking a lot more tidy, a lot more usable.
Get in there. Get in there very slowly but steadily. Solidly so
Yeah.
now.
I wouldn't say too slowly, but yeah.
You've done a lot on this trip.
I've done enough.
You put your time in for now.
Yes. For reference, for those folks who don't know, I'm assuming that's everyone. All of that interior, save for the dashboard, was in the boot.
Yeah, I didn't even know that part. Holy cow.
Yeah. That was kind of fun to deal with. But yeah, now she's back in one piece.
A pretty big boot.
Yeah, it's actually quite sizable. I had to empty it out anyway because I've also changed the rear shock absorbers and reconfigured the fuel system. So,
well, yeah, you have been very, very busy with this thing. And, the fruits of your labor definitely show, as I will bring up now.
Yep.
She lives!
The interior's not in it there, but yeah, she lives all right. She runs good.
Promising rumbles.
Yes, indeed. She needs a little bit of tuning yet. Part of the reason being that it has a full split exhaust. Neither of the exhaust manifolds are hooked up to each other. So there's no cross scavenging going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it needs to be addressed at some point.
Do a little X-pipe action under there.
Oh, yeah. X-pipes over H-pipes, baby.
Oh, yes. As for myself, I don't really have that many updates to share. I'm probably going to be digging in and doing a little bit of tidying tomorrow and just resetting things because I had helped people move and there have been other things going on. I just haven't done a fall cleanup of the Forerunner in quite some time. So that's pretty much the only thing I've got going on. I'm too scared to dig into anything else without enough tools to really... tools or time to really make much of a difference. Because as Chicago goes, you want to take off your tire? Well, first you got to remove the lug nuts. And then you got to get a sledgehammer.
If it's not ice, it's salt.
Yeah. And I already know that most of mine are stuck on there, and they're going to need a few good whacks on any given side just to make sure that they work. Or at least they'll come off.
Hit the tire, not the rim, please.
Yeah, of course. You hit the tire, not the rim.
I usually just run a rubber mallet for that purpose.
That actually is pretty smart, too. Hadn't thought about that.
Or a plastic hammer with shot in it. A dead blow.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, dead blow hammers, underrated tool. All you folks who need to put a bunch more force on something than you can impart with a regular plastic hammer, but you don't want to hit it with anything but a plastic hammer, buy yourself a dead blow. They're like $8 at Harbor Freight.
Oh yeah, those are $11.69 for the neon orange.
Hey, I have that one.
Nice.
All right, Tam, any updates for you?
Nope, the Triumph is still broken, and the MKZ is fine.
As we can expect from the MKZ, that thing is a tank. A delightful tank, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, in my one-word review, it's fine.
Certainly better than some tanks. But anyway.
True. Well, until we get further stuff we'll talk about later on those, let's just jump right on into the fun of it.
Yes.
We're just going to start looking at listings. I'm going to use, a lot of people do Auto Trader. I just use Auto Tempest because I can. If you don't like it, do you run your own show?
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. They probably don't even know about us, which is fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and include our advanced search here. I've got where I grew up, which will reveal vague information, but nothing too serious. Not that anybody even lives around there anymore anyway, so it wouldn't matter. But I grew up in the Memphis area, specifically on the north side suburbs, and my zip there was 38135. So we're just going to see what kind of stuff is lurking around about, you know what, I'll even drop the distance down. We'll go down to 100 miles of the Memphis area. And what we're going to do...
We're about to see a lot of donks.
We're gonna see a lot of tragedy is what we're gonna see.
So like Buddy Holly.
Yes. I'm not going to do anything else with it. We're just going to do a basic search, and then sort by source, then lowest price.
Lowest price.
Which I don't know why it's.
Uh,
Like the-
I think it's
Not what I was-
confused.
Oh, it's the Auto Tempest results first. That's
Oh, well. Yeah.
I'm gonna say what's like wow.
You're
gonna
not
say
helping me
no.
here.
the Carvana results. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Carvana's
That's a
going to be very
expensive.
basic. This is not necessarily what
That's
I'm
a very
looking
expensive
for.
Focus SE.
Yes.
Um,
Results from two sources.
go sort by source on the right hand side. Give that a click. See what options we've got. There we go.
This-
Lowest price.
Lowest price, then lowest price. I just want to see the lowest low. There we go. That's what I was really hoping for.
It's more like
I
it.
want to see the nuggets.
Feeling so fly like a G6.
Oh my gosh.
Wow,
Yeah.
a Malibu with 358,000 miles.
God.
It's got air conditioning and power locks and power steering and a tilt wheel, and I wonder how many of them still work.
Yeah. For 2,000
was
bucks with
Definitely a rental.
probably
Wonder
at
if
some
the-
point.
I wonder if we encountered it at any stage.
No, I almost want to buy that thing just so I can give it a Viking funeral and just here, you've done your time. Go be at peace.
Just buy it for the strict
Oh,
purpose
no.
of selling it to someone else.
Whoa,
for
what
500
happened
bucks.
here?
Do you want to make a mistake?
Oh,
Ah.
someone did.
Someone made a very bad mistake.
Yeah. An SRT4 for that price? You know that turbo is shot.
Are you ready to make some bad decisions?
Though an 11 SEL for, well, I mean, high miles, sure, but an 11 SEL for 3750, that's, I mean, if you're in a pinch.
It's 11 years old and it's done that many miles. Those are all highway, baby.
Oh, yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
sure that was some kind of regional manager that had to go and check up on all the stores and here's your company car, it's a Ford.
That's the sort of vehicle with the sort of miles where you wonder exactly how many affairs they were having at the same time.
That too possibly.
It's
But-
too shiny.
Yeah, it whatever they did with it, I mean, I'm sure they just put some detailing slaz on there to spiff it up, but
I don't know. The interior is not too bad. Like it's
that's
well
a
used.
little suspect. That might have some broken hinges.
Oh
in
no,
there.
like it's shagged, but
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
they rest their
That's a
arm
lot
on
of
there a lot.
That's highway miles right there.
Uh-huh.
is the door card even there?
Yeah, I mean,
What's it say in the description? Let's go down. Seller's notes about this car. If you want to quote, call me.
uh-huh. That's all you get. Too bad.
It's a
$4,000
Taurus. What do
worth
you
of
want?
Taurus.
Pretty much.
Oh my god, that Focus SE is a tragedy.
Yeah.
We didn't get.
When you have to list 3-point seatbelts as an option, you know you're
IMF
scraping the
stereo?
bottom of the barrel.
Put
I
the
love it. They
Panther
click-
body underneath it.
Yeah, the good old 08 Mercury Grand Marquis.
Oh, that means it's
156,000
gonna have a
miles.
few options. Let's open it up. Have a look.
Yeah, sure. Let's go take a look. I mean,
Oh, that interior. Oh.
yeah, I mean,
50 Shades of Beige.
I can smell the cigarettes from here,
yep.
boys. Oh, dude.
No, that's definitely cigars.
Yeah, that's cigars. Swish and sweets all the way. Oh man, that wheel. I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be brown, but it's brown. Oh. Oh boy.
Yeah, this has seen a lot of
But if-
parking lots overlooking somewhat pretty scenery while smoke just rolls out that window.
But for $4,000 for a Panther body,
Yeah, again, it's not going to let you down, and you're going to find parts cheap and easy.
The only problem is if you got in that, it's the sort of vehicle where, unlike you making the vehicle smell like something, vice versa.
Yeah, you're gonna come out smelling like whatever that last owner was doing in that thing.
Yeah.
Ooh. But you know what? As an option, I wouldn't argue against it. Wait, hold on.
I mean,
Listed 450 days ago.
Well, to be fair, have you seen the price of gas lately?
Fair enough.
No one's shopping for those. Least of all people in Memphis.
Ooh. This is
Hey,
what I would go
ooh.
after. Right quick.
the S10 with rims.
That's a V8 waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's a cheap V8 swap, and my God, people don't know how to take pictures.
Nope.
But it's a manual. So you're
That's a
starting off the
start?
manual? Yeah.
Oh
I
God,
love
that dash.
the Roger
the
Smith
instrument-
era dashboard.
You don't have a radio. Good day, sir. 4-speed manual.
That was
Well, yeah.
a work truck.
This is the Roger Smith era where absolutely everything was an option.
It's a
Oh, wait.
4-speed.
86. No, it's not that. It's not that late. Anyway, whatever.
It's a
Everything's
4-speed.
an option.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, the 5-speed was extra.
4-cylinder.
Iron Duke, maybe.
Yeah, that's you're just gonna drop that out, and a 327's gonna find a home in there, or just LS it.
Or you could make absolutely everybody mad and put a 3-cylinder EcoBoost in it.
I wouldn't
Good.
be mad. I'd be fascinated.
Yeah, no, that's for 4,500. You don't see many of those around anymore. They don't exist.
No rust, straight lines.
All new carpet, seat cover, headliner, and dash overlay. Redone door panels, new window
Does
and
not
door
leak.
seals. Daily
Does
driver.
Not leak.
Solid transmission, solid shifting. Fun truck.
JM Gut 48. Okay, buddy. But no, I'd certainly jump on that.
I'll give him $2,000.
Yeah, I'm not paying him 4,500, but
Oh,
What is
wow.
happening there?
I
Open that Silverado. Do it.
what-
Oh, wow. It's a double
what is-
Julie. That's so bad.
what
is-
is happening here?
decisions were made.
And a lot of money was spent.
A lot of money. It's not even
This is
powered.
Why? It's a tag
is
It's like a cargo
is-
tray out of a. Oh my god.
This is like, I want a semi-trailer. We have semi-trailer at home.
I wanted to be a truck driver, but I couldn't pass my health test.
Mental health test.
Yeah. It's, oof.
Oh, wow.
Interesting engineering.
That's not
I
how
bet-
shock absorbers work, buddy.
I bet it rides great. Did he attach the leaf springs directly to the shock absorbers?
Yeah, like I said, man.
Oh no.
And yeah, Dusty, this is precisely what we're doing. Well, I mean, they're not all questionable or shady, but we're going to find a lot of those because we sort by cheapest. But this is mostly looking through and figuring out, like, it's just the fun of looking at listings, sorting by cheapest, and seeing the insanity that you can find. Hence this thing.
Oh, wow.
And the interior is mostly stock, too. Okay, you got the sliding
the
tray.
thing slides. But it doesn't tilt, so, like, what can you do with it?
I don't.
Why? What was that designed to do?
I want to look at his
somebody's ego.
description. Dual, no, it's buddy. Add
Can't
the axle on the
spell
back.
tandem
The paint.
axle.
Wait. Custom 2001 Chevy Silverado tandem axle dually
Yeah.
Dolly.
dolly.
Hello, Dolly.
Oh my goodness. That is just run for the hills.
I mean, it's
Oh, look at the
thing.
listing. Look at the listing. C10 Corvette Camaro, 1969, 1972, 1970, 1967, K10.
Oh, so it's an Amazon. It's an Amazon listing now.
Yeah, he's just casting a wide net.
That's fantastic.
Condition
Oh.
used. Yeah, no kidding.
I'll give him $5.
I'll
I
give him
just wanna give
scrap
him five-
value.
I want to give him $5 just to see how it rides with that interestingly engineered suspension.
Yeah, let's go and hit a couple of speed bumps and let me just feel how this thing acts. That
Writing
is
Australians in the
frightening.
audience is definitely a case of tell him he's dreaming.
no pictures, no look.
Ooh, Eddie
Never
Bauer.
trust a $5,000 BMW.
No. That is
Same-
fraught with problems.
It's
Eddie
the
Bauer
same
feels-
brand as the bag that you forgot that you had.
Yeah. Eddie Bauer, a name that would have been relevant in the 90s. Now?
Who cares? And only 2 pictures.
Yeah.
That's all right. They'll know they sell it with that.
Somebody will buy it. Here's your $5,000 BMW, which arguably
I mean, it
There's
looks
nothing more
fine,
expensive than a
but
cheap BMW.
I mean,
the interior's not thrashed.
That makes it even more questionable.
yeah, what happened to make this no accidents, 3 owners? I mean,
I believe it.
yeah, it's excellent price. Of course it is.
Yeah, that's one you're going to want to take to
Fleet
a
use.
BMW.
Okay. Yeah, you take it to BMW first and you get the laundry list and okay, so now that I've come back with this, how much lower are you willing to go?
Pre-purchase inspection.
As soon
Do
as they
them.
start talking, if they say the word
Oh, a
say the
Chevy
word Vanos.
Tracker.
Yes!
Excellent.
Oh, I love these things.
Wow, that's beat up.
It is beat to hell, yes, but that
You
just
would
means
have
they know
so
how to
much
have
fun with
fun in it. Like, you're not buying this for a daily driver. Let's be
Wait,
fair.
why is this for sale in Memphis, but it has Minnesota tags?
Fair
Why is it in the candle
question.
with sweets?
Yeah, they're selling it out of a hotel.
We got a wood screw holding in our mirror there. I already see that.
It's fine. The part number got superseded.
And never replaced. I mean,
That Fisher-Price steering wheel, though.
yeah, a little bit.
Narrow angle twin cam engine. You need to show up to. What you got to do, leave that top down and just get your hair permed and show up absolutely everywhere playing Dress for Success.
Wait, is there no glass in the mirror?
No, there's glass.
Oh, okay, no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just the weird shadow.
The weird look of it, yeah. Weird angle.
Hey, you got a tachometer for the shifter that you can't use.
Yeah,
Oh, a back seat for people with no legs.
yeah. Literally, that's just a shelf. Just take it out.
That's where you put your multicolored backpack
That's true.
with
No.
at least 2 neon colors on it.
All things considered, you could make that look way better, way easier, just by refinishing this trim up front and doing a little bit around the truck. You could probably make it look tons better. But it's
That-
clear
that
that they've
soft
used
top-
it.
That soft top on the back looks such an
It's a
afterthought.
little, yeah. It's definitely an afterthought. It looks like it's maybe having some troubles. Maybe the strut bar isn't quite doing what it's supposed to do anymore.
I'll tell you what, I'll give him $50.
Yeah, 5,000's a little, 200,000 miles, was towed behind a camper for years. So it's
Ooh, Danger
not,
Will Robinson.
yeah. Catalytic converter, new in last 2 years, soft top, O2 sensor, wheels, brakes, radiator. Yeah.
At least they didn't call it a Catholic converter
Yes.
or a Cadillac.
My Cadillac converter.
I don't know. I like this little thing. It's adorable. Let's see.
Ah, Chevy Express van.
The 2500 cargo. But I have done quite a bit of time here. Does anybody else want to go next? And we'll see a new location.
Sure, you want to
Yeah,
do
you're
my
right.
current city or where I grew up?
That is up to you, sir. You're in charge of the location now.
Go on,
let's
where you
see.
came from?
Okay, 06235.
Immediately another
start-
neon.
Starting off strong with a neon for under $1,000.
Yeah. Oh.
$900. Oh, it's a High Line.
Oh
That's
no.
Like
Oh.
20 years ago.
Is that normal?
No, I don't think so.
Ooh.
Well,
Even that back bumper's not sitting straight.
yeah.
Oh, the fuel door's a different color. Well, the interior is not the
I
end
mean,
of the
it's
world.
definitely, yeah, you definitely need to do a little bit more effort on that, but
I mean, for $900, do they really?
it's not even 900, but it's
Ooh,
700.
$700.
700.
Jeez. Oh, and
Yeah.
it's the 2-point flow with an automatic. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
They don't even say anything about it. They're just like, it's a neon for $700. You know what you're buying. Get
I'll
out.
buy it or
Yeah.
don't.
A head gasket immediately.
It'll run. Yes, sort of.
You know what you're getting? A tow truck.
Probably.
Buick Century.
I love it when they started calling the Malibu just the Chevy Classic.
What the hell? What's that cross-track doing? I want to see how broken that is.
It's trying to establish dominance.
Classic.
They puff up when they're threatened.
I mean, you're not going to be excited by
Oh.
this. But,
No.
Oh, that wheel. Oh.
yeah, nothing to write home about there. I mean, they dropped the price, $495. They're clearly not getting any interest on it. Just like, just get
You're
rid of this
getting-
thing. God.
If you buy that, you're getting a fleet car.
Like, if I was emigrating to the United States like 10 years ago, that'd be the sort of car I'd be looking for. Some 17-year-old used up fleet car for like $500.
Oh, and yeah, Dusty, absolutely. $700 on a car, 3 days before it falls apart. Similar experience with one of the first cars I bought in Florida. It was a 92 Nissan Maxima for... It actually might have been... It was either 500 or 700. And yeah, similar things. I drove the absolute crap out of that car, but I always had to get my drive-through orders through the sunroof because the driver's side window didn't work. Fun times.
What's
What
wrong
is
with
with
this? I want to know.
Pictures. Oh, whoa.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Now we're starting to understand.
More gaffer tape than car. Oh, look, the front bumper's shagged in. Oh, that wheel does not look right.
How long has it been sitting there?
Yeah, it's. I mean,
know.
yeah, I know it's fall and everything, but
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's-
mold.
Things have happened in this car.
Oh, man.
They figured out where a Subaru took them, and they went
Ooh.
all of the places.
Ooh, look at the back seat. Oh, that's so bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Poor thing.
that said,
And they were such nice cars though.
scroll
Yeah.
down.
Owners
Doesn't
run
had it for
parts
5
only,
years.
no
Vehicle
title. There it
needs
is.
work. Does
Does
not run.
parts only, no
No
title.
title.
Oh no.
I reckon I could probably make that a deal for $2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd pay $2 for it. I'm stupid enough.
And you judged me for going after the tracker.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to make a big mistake, there's one right there. That's a stock photo, obviously. That I'm guarantee you that thing doesn't look like that now.
Open it up. Open it up. Let's see if there's photos.
I doubt it.
There's
but also
not. It's
that,
just going to be one stock photo.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
as predicted.
One stock photo, and it's a German stock photo. It's not even a local one. Oh, it's a 5-speed manual.
Hello.
Ooh.
At least one accident or damage
Additional-
reported.
Additional popular features: keyless entry.
Yeah.
It has an feature.
That's very suspect. I would not
That's
touch that with a 10-foot pole. But this thing,
I do.
however,
Yeah.
Oh
True.
yeah.
This
so
was
much
actually
glass.
this was the only generation of Suburban that we got from dealers in Australia.
I mean, you're going to be spending a ton of money on gas.
Oh, barn doors. Go
Yeah,
back.
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's the only way to fly, right? Barn
That's
doors.
it. And I could
Driver's seat's
feel
not
those
bad,
seats. Like, I know how the interior of this thing feels. Look at all that cargo room, and you still have 3 rows of seating.
Oh yeah. If you bust down that third row seat, you can fit an entire sheet of plywood.
Dear pickup drivers, don't.
Yeah, just have one of these.
This is what you need. Ooh, a Vortec.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good old
Exactly.
Vortec.
Exactly what you expect. You know what? It's
5
honest.
horsepower, 5 miles to the gallon.
Mm-hmm.
And the wheel arches haven't begun returning to the earth for some
The
reason.
transmission was rebuilt.
Okay, new AC
New-
compressor and
needs-
condenser. New
Okay, so it
cats.
needs a frame. It needs a frame, but it's actually not. That's not that bad. You can buy a frame.
Yeah. Chassis repair duty rest, so if you really wanted to be industrious about it, you could just get somebody willing to take on a pity project. But otherwise, I mean, like the truck itself, the panels and everything, that looks pretty darn good.
I would honestly just buy another frame because they're not that expensive, and like it's literally a case of you undo the frame bolts, you jack the body up, you put the new frame under it. Don't get me wrong, you still got to take the engine and everything out of it, but
Yeah,
it could be worth.
could be.
Did you want a dump truck?
A Ford
Um,
Standard.
No, but it's cheap.
Yeah.
Let's look at it.
Yeah, why not? Let's see how bad this is. It's how badly engineered. It's the 350.
That started with the right truck at least.
Yep.
Got toolboxes on the side. That's fine.
It's lived there for a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been there a minute.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh dear.
But look at the bottoms of the. Yeah, it's not rusted out. Ah,
not as bad as it could be.
no, that's actually in really good shape. Like the fronts of the doors rust out, but normally you're looking at the back corners of the cab, and they're fine. The bonnet's not even separated. Wow.
Oh wow. Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
And
actually
there's
pretty
your
good.
hydro controls. Manual.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd drive that.
I can feel that seat in the summertime.
yeah, that too.
Oh
though.
yeah,
You're gonna
no. it'd
cook
be
yourself
removing
on that thing.
skin. I would take the tipper body off it and just put like a tray there.
Yeah, a flatbed tray would be far more useful.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what? I'm not mad at it. It's not the whoop. Not the first thing
No,
I'm
that's
looking
not
at.
too bad.
It's not the first
Yeah,
thing I'm
it's
looking for,
not
but
that bad.
it's also it's
If
not
you-
this worse. It could be worse.
If you just put a tray on the back, you could just big pile of dirt on the back and just put a strap over it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but especially if you do want to do anything in this truck, you're going to be on the back half of this thing with a needle gun for a long time.
Yeah, you just put a tray on it and drive it till it's dead.
Yep. And I guarantee you that's what somebody's going to do with it.
And it'll be a long time till it's dead.
Yeah, that's nuclear winter is going to set in before this thing stops running.
Yes.
Let's give a good scroll down.
Yeah, let's see.
Ooh,
It's-
Lincoln Town Car.
yeah, that town car is.
Chevy.
I'm not seeing any like cover on the front though, which is worrying.
Oh, hold on. It's actually a family car. Go up. Beautiful condition, excellently maintained by the original owner. My father, new battery, tires, new brakes, new alternator, new gas tank.
Okay, you know what? Worth a look.
Might be a bargain.
I mean,
Okay, so it's missing a couple of wheel covers.
yep. Your front bumper needs a little bit of paint work.
Yeah, it's got your geriatric driver marks.
Yep.
Too straight.
It's a
though. It's not
Cartier.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh god, the Cartier edition. It's from New York.
Hey.
Hey,
How you doing?
get out of here.
I mean, the leather's thrashed, which is kind of nice.
I love all the special editions like the Cartier and Bill Blass and stuff editions. And
Yeah.
literally all that stuff.
All the controls on the doors. My goodness.
Yeah, she a marquee and she's a well optioned one at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Yeah, that's $3,200 worth of car, all right.
That is, yeah, that's
And
certainly.
it's got a V8.
V8, don't you know?
2 front hubcaps, front seat adjustment mechanism needs replacement, not bad. Front door release sometimes sticks, can be opened from trunk or repaired. That's not bad. Yeah, that could be a heck of a deal right there. That's a lot of car for $3,200.
So if there's anyone over in that area who needs one, go get that shit.
Yeah, really. Honestly. Scrolling right along
Accurate TL.
with 209,000 miles, but again, it is technically
It's a Honda.
Honda.
It'll keep going.
It'll be
Was
fine.
posted yesterday in Boston.
Oh, Taurus wagon. Taurus wagon.
That's the it's the one he hates too.
It's a wagon.
No, that's the generation after the one I hated.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's still got.
It's still kind of got the round window melted cheese, but not as
I
bad.
like it.
You know what? 3,500 for a wagon.
You know, I said it. I will stand by it. I wanted one of these as a kid. Whoa, the driver's seat's not even blown out. Look at that interior.
Yeah, that's actually quite nice.
Wow, that's really nice.
I'm impressed.
That's a non-smoking car that looks like it might not have had kids. Let's look at the back seat.
Oh yeah, no
Yeah,
kids there.
That's a non-kid. That's a non-kid vehicle.
Oh, either that
Okay,
or
this
it's
is-
grandma's car. Only occasionally had him in there.
Yeah, this is what you want, folks. Family spec vehicle that hasn't had a family in it.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it was designed to take the abuse, but never got it.
It would be a perfectly decent N car.
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
column shifter too.
Uh huh.
Back in the day.
Yeah, she got a bench seat front and everything. Carries 6 people.
Yeah, no, there's something. Oh, the old style Ford radio system. All right, get the pokey sticks. Shove them in
That's
there.
all right. That's
Get
all right.
the
It doesn't have
U-shaped
climate
coat hanger.
control. It doesn't have climate control, so it's probably not broken.
It's true.
Oh, that's base, yo. Look at. Does that even add anything in it?
It
ever?
doesn't have any scratches on the trim.
There's no
It's got-
folding or fading in the carpet. What the hell?
What
It's
is
got
this?
room for
Look at those
activity.
rims.
Those wheels. Did someone buy this from a time machine?
Really?
This is
Average
a
market
fair
price
deal.
way lower. Yeah, that's because
This is a fair deal. Bullshit, it is. Someone should go buy that.
yeah, really, that is excellent. And E85 efficiency goodness there, which I don't know if that really matters, but it's
suffice
fun.
to say.
For
suffice to say-
154,000 miles, that thing has been taken care of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's got
Um,
the 3-liter. It's got the 3-liter Vulcan engine, so it'll go for another 300,000.
Has it
Mhm.
got a Vulcan? Grab the engine bay photos.
I don't know that it had them.
Oh damn.
No engine bay. Only interior,
Okay.
exterior.
Scroll down a little.
3-liter.
Yeah, it's a Vulcan. It's a 12 valve is what we're looking for. 12
Yeah.
or 24.
The Vulcan is the one that you want. Live long and prosper.
The Duratex actually did really well in Australia. There's lots. We only got the Duratex, and there's a lot of them with like 450, 500,000 Ks.
Yeah, so if you are in the area of where are we?
It's,
East Windsor,
like-
Connecticut. And you need a
East
solid
Windsor.
little vehicle.
Say it right.
if you're anywhere in Connecticut, that's not a bad deal.
No.
Like, if you just need a car and you want to keep a car for a while, go get that. God.
And especially if you got stuff to haul around or, anything like that.
And like, let's be honest, that's everybody.
Yeah.
They
At some
just
point or
don't
another, you're
realize
going to use the
people
cargo
have it.
area in that thing.
Yeah, and if you need to drag a
Oh.
couch, just go.
Hey, there you go.
I
Yotie.
have to.
Oh,
It's,
hey, it's your Impala.
it's a 65, so it's a couple years off, but still, I mean.
No, I'm just saying it's.
Oh,
your Impala.
no.
Oh.
I can weld it.
This thing looks pretty roach,
There's-
though. I'm not going to lie.
Dear, there's
Dude.
nothing to weld to.
Look at the car next to it. Is that a Mustang? That looks like a 71.
It does. Soft top.
Go through. Let's try and identify these cars.
Oh,
boy.
no.
Oh,
I'm not even sure if
Mecha-
this is in project territory.
no. This
Mechanic
is.
special.
This is you
This
already
is-
have a 65 and you need a few things.
Like the VIN.
Yeah.
And they want how much for this pile?
3,500.
No.
No.
There's
No.
There's nothing cumulatively there that's worth 3,500.
I know what I have.
I want to look at the car next to it. Is there any photos with it next? Oh yeah, that's it. There's not much.
Oh
eh?
God,
Oh,
there's
wow.
nothing
This
left.
Oh,
Oh boy, this thing's had it hard. Hey,
oh man.
look what they're using for wheel chocks. Come on,
Hey,
really?
You tried, Pat.
they made a third brake light out of it though.
Hey, they put a Libby light in.
I mean, the
Um,
glass is good. Maybe
Go
someone
back
could
one
use
for
the
me.
glass.
Back one.
Back two now. Yeah, that one. Okay, let's have a look at that car next to it.
So you
I
got
think that might be a 71. It's got the kick in the right place. The glass looks right. It's either a Camaro or a 71 Mustang. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
oh good. No, it's fun trying to identify and oh
Oh, never
is
mind. The
so
glass is
cheap.
not good.
So
Yeah.
someone got shot in it, and it's full of rust. Okay, let's not worry about that one.
yeah, it's pretty much done. Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
there we go. Yep, that is definitely a 71 Mustang. I can tell you now. That is a 71 through 73 Mustang.
Yeah,
this
look at
thing
that
is-
G35 in the back.
Okay, so anyone who's going to go there to buy that, buy the Mustang next to it.
You'll just be better off, honestly.
Yeah, probably. Unless it's also a Swiss cheese as
Oh
this
my
is.
Gosh, this is just yeah. There's nothing left of this car. You don't
That's
no.
cancer. It's all just tin worm.
Is it original? No kidding. Vehicle needs
and
work is not
never-
regularly.
You
Not
don't say.
regularly driven.
No.
Come on. There's
Good
there's that,
Lord.
and like there's taking the piss, and then there's that.
Yeah. Nothing.
An appropriately priced Outlander.
Yeah, those are.
Super.
I wonder what super light right side damage looks like.
Let's see.
Well, I mean, we may as well. Let's dig into it. Oh, that's not super light.
Get
That's
lost.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Wow.
So it doesn't have its original wheels. And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just got
that's-
some,
It's just had a light tap.
yeah, some just a little bit of paint scrape. This should be fine. Boy, howdy. Oh man. Okay, so if we could go back to the exterior, please, specifically the right-hand side.
Yep.
Okay, for those who aren't familiar with cars, well, I'm assuming if you're watching this, you are familiar with cars. I apologize. But if you're not really familiar with fixing stuff, that is a door, a right-hand fender, a right-hand mirror, a rear door, probably your panel underneath, and a quarter
Fender,
panel.
front bumper,
yeah,
whatever's-
headlights.
Whatever's
And your
boned
bumper.
in the front suspension on the right side.
Yep,
That's right.
And if you're ordering new doors and fenders, you're not going to get any of the stuff to make it attach or make things inside work. So you're going to need new window regulators, new door lock mechanisms, all that stuff. That's all got to be new.
Your handles probably aren't going to align right, and no, you won't be able to fix it easily. Don't get swindled on stuff like this.
Yeah,
That's
this is
about $1,500 worth. Please don't
Yeah,
buy that.
that car is totaled. It's done.
yeah that really for I mean, especially for what it is and the mileage it has. There's no point in trying to save that.
I would if it cost me like $1,000.
Yeah, you
But I
might
would
be able to
happy
flip
ready
it.
for it.
Well, I mean, if you didn't care what it looked like, you could just pop a headlight in it and drive it in a mirror.
As long as you didn't want to take any passengers with you.
Or have them
Yeah.
get in the rear side of the driver.
Yeah, but like
I've ridden in worse looking Ubers.
there's a lot to fix on that car. That is not a cheap fix, sort of.
Well, I mean, the doors does still open.
Oh, look at the seal
I
though.
just-
Yeah.
I just love super light damage.
Yes, super
And,
light
yeah, if
damage.
you-
Uh-huh.
Actually, that photo that you just had open, can you scroll back down to it? Okay, that's another thing to look for. If you're ever worried about whether a door's sealing like that, if you look at all the mud and everything along the bottom of the sill rail there, that indicates that no, shit's getting in. That's not sealing.
Yeah.
Walk away.
Don't even walk, just run.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Yeah, she crunched.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
that's
dear. I'm passing you up.
That's had a hit.
For $3,900, they are smoking something.
Super light right side damage.
Oh,
Ooh.
So
yeah.
let's after this tour of the Northeast, let's see what's going on in Kaji's neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not actually going to be doing my hometown for full disclosure. As an Australian, you know what though? I had a thought. The
Yeah.
very first postcode, zip code, I should say, that any Australian knows is 90210
That's fair.
for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Let's see what's down there in SoCal.
Oh,
Results. Results straight away.
Just man, $900 though. Say you take some crash damage for under 1,000.
Super
Yeah, just
light
buy
left
it.
side damage.
Yeah, just buy it and start doing Uber Eats. You'll be fine.
Pretty much.
Oh, you could buy that and the Outlander and just mix and match parts till you have one. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
no.
bad.
That's going to take some JB Weld and at least 3 coat hangers to fix. Maybe even 4 coat hangers.
I like how some smartass put the nut back on that bolt.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't
If
want
it
to
ever
lose.
came.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, hey, they give you a free
comes
front
with
bumper. Or no, that is the front bumper. Excuse me.
a bargain.
$900. Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's worth about $300, and that's because that's scrap value.
Yeah,
Let's
that
keep
is.
going.
If you got the title, I'll take it from you and give you $300.
Oh, the capital letters one. Give me the capital letters one.
Project car! Exclamation mark.
Wait, where are you seeing
Please
that one?
read this section. The top one in the group.
Elantra?
Yeah.
Why so cheap? It's broken. Bring a tow truck.
I love that. That's an honest advertisement.
Yeah.
We will hand you the title. You will be responsible to fix it, smog it, and register it. You
Or use
cannot
parts, use it
drive
for demolition derby. That's not a demolition derby car.
It's an Elantra GT. It's too nice. That's the sort of car dealer I like, though, where they just buy shit like this and sell it as something you gotta fix.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that because I'll fix it.
As long as they're telling me about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Major issue. Read the description. This for parts and repair. Sold as is.
Let's go have a look at
All
the
right.
description.
Well, let's see what they're saying about it. Please read the section. Tons of recent maintenance work done, but there are ongoing issues. Overheats. We think the head gasket is blown. Whoops. They have dropped the price and are selling it as mechanic special. It needs work. New timing belt, new axles, new 4 tires. I mean, honestly, if you're willing to dig into it and do the work to get it repaired, that's not awful.
And I love it. They were even just flat out saying the total you'll need to bring with you to take it home is this much money.
Yeah. It's like, bring this and you'll walk away with it. Bring $1,650 and you'll walk out the door with the car.
Bring this and bring a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I like that. That's good and honest.
It's good and honest, and yeah, for $1,500 if you had I don't know, say a kid that was just going to start driving soon, and you had some mechanical know-how. Yeah, freaking rip the top head off and give it a new gasket. See if that'll fix things up. Give that to him.
Then you can always do like a proper cooling system compression test. You can always try starting and running it and let it start to overheat and figure out where it's going. If it's like a cracked radiator or something that's escaped their notice, just go for it. $1,500.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you could walk away with a good running driving car for less than $3,000. And in California, that's sort of hard.
Yeah. So
let's go back to the list. Wow, a manual. Let's keep going. Ooh, the Mustang.
Yeah, 2004 Mustang, but I'm guessing based on the looks of it, it's either the base V8 or a V6. Lots of issues.
That's
yeah.
V6.
Let's bite it. Let's go. Go. I want to read this shit. Yeah.
Mustang base.
Mustang base. Oh, yeah. That's what you want.
There's that clear coat peel on there. Mm-hmm.
Mustang Super Leggera.
I'm seeing the front is misaligned.
Yeah, the headlights are out of alignment. That bonnet's got clear fade. It looks like the wheels all look good. The suspension looks okay. It doesn't look like there's major bodywork issues, but let's scroll down and see what they say.
Might want to rethink that
Oh,
one.
hello. No, I didn't see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, that interior though.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they got to say. Project car means it has issues. Transmission has hard shifts. There's
Airbags
frame
deployed in
damage
this.
to the right
Frame
rear
damage.
corner. Ha 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 ha.
Carfax will report all the eventually.
That said, it runs, it drives, it past smog, and it has cold AC. So
Yeah,
actually, you know what? If you're not too bad at it, yeah, go for it.
For California, it has AC and it runs. Meh.
I just put a manual in it and drive it to death.
Yeah. Yeah, you can swap a T5 into that thing easy.
Yeah, absolutely. The total price of the parts is about $1,500, $1,600. So you'd come out of it with a shitbox Mustang. You could drive into the ground for $3,500, which isn't too bad.
Yep.
That said, let's look at some not quite so project.
And someone's
cars.
already driven it into a wall, so you don't need to feel bad about it.
Yeah. Oh, Cherokee Laredo. Oh yeah, the 300. No, you're right. You had it.
Sorry, the Merc just called to me though.
Oh yeah.
Especially
Why
a
is it
cheap
so
Merc.
High?
That's actually good. It means the suspension is working.
Yeah, it does look like it's riding far higher than it's a diesel. Hey.
Nice. Turbo diesel. These just run.
Yeah.
They will always run badly, but they will always run.
And they'll always sound like someone's shaking a metal coffee can full of random nuts and bolts.
Yes. Oh, what's up with it? Let's go down to the description.
$2,500 though. I mean,
Yeah, could be a lot worse than that.
auto transmission, 4-wheel disc.
Clean
Clean
Carfax
Carfax, well priced 300 SD that's just come out of storage and is just waiting to be brought back to life for $2,500.
There's worse things you could do than buy that and learn how to wrench.
Yeah. And again, it's the turbo diesel, so it's going to run.
And you could drive around looking like a despotic third world dictator.
Yes. With tiny little fake flags on the front.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, it's definitely a little bit of a beater, but man, yeah, you could do a lot worse if you're looking for a used car and you just need something.
She's got the stock wheel and everything.
Yeah.
Stock head.
No real rust down in there, which is good. Look at that engine.
Whoa.
Nice and clean in there.
Yeah.
For reference, that's hard to do even by cleaning.
Especially
By the
for
way.
a diesel.
Nice clean Cali floors.
Yeah, man.
You could have some fun with that.
I'd
For
buy it.
$2,500? Oh, all day. Yeah.
The Laredo.
230,000 miles. And you know what? You can scoff at these things all you want. I have a buddy that's actually, up until recently, he was kind of down around where you're presently at, Kaji. He was in Georgia for a while. I think he's moved since, maybe up towards the Tennessee land. But since I knew him, when I met him when I was 18 years old, he has a red one of these.
Wow.
He still has it.
Haha.
Like, he still has
Yeah,
it, runs, works on it, does everything. So, if you take
When
care of
we-
it, it will live.
When I was younger, I was under the impression that everyone in the United States drove stuff like this. Like that this was just the car that you got in the US.
Well, I mean, anymore, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Crossovers and SUVs rule the road.
And that one's got a 318 in it, so I know how to work on it too.
What is with all the bright, bold printed?
It's California.
Yeah. But, I mean, shoot, we didn't see any of the interior. The exterior looks pretty honest. Nothing super crazy scary. Yeah, you're getting the big V8, which means... but...
15 miles per gallon.
I dare you to go to a Dodge dealership or a Jeep dealership and be like, yeah, can you guys do this recall for me?
They'll laugh at you.
It'd be really funny if you went there with the Laredo that you've just bought for $2,000.
Yeah.
The manager says we'll give you $3,500 for the car, and you're like, all right,
Yep.
Okay.
Sure. No, that's not. I'm not super scared.
I don't think I've ever been inside of one of those Jeeps that did not smell like weed either.
That's fair.
In Australia, they all just smelled like Winnie Blues. That's
What
a
are
sick-
those for?
Oh, Honda Passport with a manual?
Okay.
Dude. For
Rare
those who don't know,
5-speed.
this is basically an Isuzu that was rebadged by Honda.
Yeah. The Isuzu Rodia and the Honda Passport, same.
Yep. And with a manual. That's what you want. No weird shifting, no nothing. Well, unless you shift it weird.
Operator error.
The
But
interior is actually
one
in
thing I
pretty
am
good
not
shape.
seeing in here on the interior, I wish it would zoom in a little bit more, but maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Well, one, you're missing your speaker grills, which who knows what happened to them. They might have been torn out in favor of bigger speakers. Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm only seeing a 5-speed and not a control how many wheels get power lever.
Well, considering it's California, that's probably a good thing because it means that you don't have a transfer case to blow up. Because will you ever need 4-wheel drive?
In California, no. Unless you're going off-road.
Like really off-road, because even dirt roads are fine with just a 2-wheel drive.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a pretty honest-looking unit.
I will say the one memory of this platform that I have, though, is at one point in driving, my manager had one and let me borrow it for the day, and the crank bearing was just, one of the crank bearings was just going out, so it made just a heck of a racket. And told him, like, yeah, you might want to get that fixed. Like, nope, it's expensive. I'm driving it till this thing dies. All right.
That's even more expensive, though.
Yeah, no, not a $27.90.
Could be a lot worse than that.
Yep.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's not cheap, but also
Paint
in
is not
California.
good.
Don't expect miracles for the miles of price. Yeah, I mean, you ain't wrong. Did it say anything about power windows locks, clean title, interior's clean, cold AC? There it is. It's worth it.
Yep. Requirement number 1 of a car in California.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're me. I'll just suffer. I'm fine.
I did it all summer.
A manual PT Cruiser?
Yes, they're out there.
Ew.
I love it how they've literally just described it as an A to B car.
Like, you know what you're buying this for. And it's not to have fun.
It's for Angelinos to go to San Bernardino. That's all you can do. A to B.
There it is.
Oh, that seat is awful.
Oh, yeah, that's not supposed to be that color.
Wow. No, it isn't. Please tell me it's just the light. Go to the next photo. No, it's
not just the lights.
Well, the problem is it has stopped being a color. It has just become all colors.
brown. $2,880. Oh boy.
Oh, it's a great deal, though.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Like, don't get me wrong, they're relatively cheap on fuel. They're actually relatively easy to look after because all the parts were common to every Chrysler product. And there's a lot of storage space in the back, and the seating is actually pretty comfortable.
Oh, you could buy that and the $700 Neon from Connecticut and maybe have a car.
You could buy that and have exactly as much car as you need, but never as much car as you want.
Yes, that is actually a pretty apt descriptor.
Yeah.
I expected nothing, and I'm still let down.
I can think of a lot worse ways to spend $2,880, but not with yours.
Oh, the SW2.
Oh, yes, an SW2. Excellent.
I love how we all three just nerded right out at this one.
I love these.
Plastic wagon.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. I don't care if everything's wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with it. Look at it.
As a
The
setting.
wagon from the future.
They were so good.
And then GM forgot absolutely every lesson they learned with Saturn and killed the brand.
Mm-hmm.
General Motors. General Malaise.
Might want to have a little bit of a steam
but
session down there.
Beyond a thorough cleaning, it looks okay.
Read this.
Does it
Runs
mean
and drives
it
and past
won't
smog. Does it mean it won't break tomorrow? Okay.
buy the warranty or take the risk?
I like that.
Yeah, they're
Hang
being honest with you.
Wait, that disclosures panel. Sorry. Starfireauto.com/issues for known issues. For example, do not buy European cars and expect them to be reliable.
42011 plus have garbage transmissions.
We tell you what we know. Read our website. Don't get mad at us because you didn't do your homework. Oh my god!
I like this place.
Yeah.
You know what?
That
needs to be one of our episodes when we get to do video. We need to go visit this place exactly.
I'm halfway tempted to get there tomorrow.
Do it.
I'll have to see if I can organize an earlier flight. Oh, it's got the upgraded gauge package.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You get attack.
Well, more to the point, you get a temperature gauge.
Ooh.
Like the temperature gauge wasn't on the normal cars; that was on the upmarket ones.
You know what though?
Well,
That
the sun
ultimately,
passes, though.
oh dear, it ultimately looks fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super scared off by it. Aside from, I don't know what power plant's in there, so I may be a little bit, but I mean,
Well, it being an SW2, it's going to be the twin cam, the 1.9 liter twin cam.
Saturn pretty much only got halfway decent engines, actually, except for like the Saturn View and the Saturn Aura, but they weren't actually Saturn.
Yeah,
Which correct me if I'm wrong, Kaji, but the twin cam was kind of the predecessor to the Ecotech. No, not Ecotech. The other one.
No, the Ecotech's the 4 as well. And yeah, I think it.
Yeah, I want to say the Saturn's got the predecessor to the Ecotech.
Maybe one or two more, and then we probably should start driving it in a whole Saab story.
I love Saab, so we have to look at that too. But the Firebird,
I kind of want to look at the V6 couch.
The GTP?
It's pretending it's not a V6 couch.
The supercharged couch.
Yeah, it's the GTP.
The sports couch. The sports couch.
That's been backed into by a truck.
Clearly, it's been hit by something.
It's from our favorite dealer again.
Yeah. Starfire Motors, that's the ones.
We're by appointment only.
Oh, we could do our very own cheap car challenge just by going to this place.
Probably. Everything's less than $3,000.
Would have been amazing.
Oh yeah. No, those things when they were actually nice were genuinely quite nice.
Mm.
And the superchargers took a special oil.
Yeah, Eaton M90.
I mean,
this place has just become a destination for us now.
Yeah, I think so.
We need to go there and each of us buy a cheap car and see if we can make it to Oregon.
Oh, wow. Forget Oregon.
Boost.
Oregon's too close. We've got to go there, buy a cheap car, and see if we can make it to Detroit.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm in.
Will it make it over the Cascades and the Sierras?
That's the idea. Throw it at some mountains and see how quickly it breaks.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear a sob story.
I love the way those cars looked.
It's a 2.3T, which means it's got the right engine.
And the only biggest thing you're dealing with now is your parts availability. Otherwise, this thing looks pretty fantastic for a Saab.
There are 2 Saab dealerships remaining, and they're both in the Pacific Northwest, so you're good. That's in really tidy shape.
Yeah, it actually is. I'm impressed.
Did they put the ignition cylinder in the right spot, though?
No. There.
Yes, they did.
Okay, so it's a 9.5. The only thing that's wrong is it's got the wrong transmission.
Yeah.
Man, that is a tidy little car. What do they say about it? Let's go down.
I miss Saab.
They say nothing. Seller's notes about this car.
Okay.
Zippo.
Osborne Street in Santa Clarita. Okay.
I'll bet you that red dot display doesn't work.
Either that or it's absolutely perfect. There is no in between.
Yes, there's your ignition cylinder.
Born from jets.
They even have the night mode, which is cool.
The night mode actually makes it harder for me to drive. I like having ambient light inside a car. It stops me from getting all focus flickery on the road ahead of me.
Yeah, same.
Yay,
Oh, dear.
astigmatism. Ooh. Tread. Buy
Aftermarket
online with a dealer.
rims.
How about I don't?
Some clear coat fade here and there.
Just a little bit. Scroll down. Let's have a look at what they say.
I bet it's a V6.
It's a V6.
Yep, 5-speed manual V6.
And of course,
215,000.
it's the pushrod V6. Yep, no notes at all.
Yep, just they're talking about themselves and not the car.
Yep, oh well.
Well, that's a shame. One more scroll. Just, yeah, more of the same.
Oh, the Marquis, though. 1994.
All right, one last one for good old
That's
times.
from our favorite dealer.
Yeah.
By appointment only, no walk-ins.
Oh, man, I wish they would just actually have decent pictures on these sites. Or a decent way to zoom.
Oh, wow. 1994, the car of the future.
I mean,
I love it how, like, in 1992, Ford decided that they need to redo all their designs, but they didn't redo their platforms.
just change up the way they look a little bit.
The appearance of
couch.
advancement.
Yeah, that is a
Couch.
couch. That is a genuine couch.
So if you need a car and an apartment, just buy this.
So you got the space.
Yeah.
Man.
Use the trunk as long-term storage. You could.
Digital
Ooh,
dash.
The future.
Computers. Beep, 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 beep.
Power antenna.
And that stereo.
Yes, the one that went in every Ford.
But you need the U-shaped pins to remove it.
Mm-hmm.
Or a coat hanger.
So yeah, that's actually I wouldn't. Think
I wouldn't
too hard
scoff at
about
it. 102,000 miles and
Just about run in.
yeah, for under $3,000, that would be a very, very good candidate to make it all the way. In fact, an excellent candidate to make it all the way.
Runs and drives and past smog. Yeah, okay.
AC
no
doesn't work, but that's why you have windows.
As long as the windows work.
Yeah, you just need the 4x65 backups.
Yep. Makes it nice and easy.
I
Well,
can
we
certainly
have
think worse things.
yes.
All right.
We have pretty
Let's be
thoroughly
honest.
explored the nuggetry of sort by cheapest, and that's either the good and the bad. Are there any
Yeah,
fan
absolutely.
favorites out there? Any favorites for you guys? Any ones that you would have jumped on first that stood out to you right away?
Did we sleep on something?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. That's a tough call, but especially if we're going to be looking at it in terms of like, if you're looking in terms of just driver, really, some of the ones that you would choose for a challenge are the same ones that you'd want to put on the road too.
I think I'd be having that Saturn.
The Saturn was a fun one. I was quite glad we saw that. Honestly, I'd probably end up in the Taurus wagon.
That Taurus wagon was pretty good.
Oh, but with that, shall we end up on a news story, or do we want to just close things out and call it a night?
I think we can call it a night for now. There's not really a whole lot going on.
Yeah, the automotive world's been pretty quiet lately.
Pretty much, yeah. It's just been focused on a few changes here and there, but that
Mhm.
it.
The slow change to EV, which we all kind of saw and knew was coming anyways, but that's about all.
EVs all over.
Well, alrighty. Then I guess that will pretty much wrap up this episode of the 710 cast. And now everybody should have a little bit of a better idea of, yeah, this is what we were doing when we suddenly decided, like, why don't we just drag Kaji in on this and then do it as a thing? We can do it regularly, so it drags us in, it gives us a chance to talk, gives us a chance to have some fun, and maybe somebody else out there will dig it. So if
Maybe.
you were here, if you were hanging out and digging it, thank you.
Saw you in chat earlier, Dusty. Thanks for kicking around with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dusty's a sweetheart.
And speaking of thank yous,
Mm-hmm.
our artist friend
Really?
Yagoda that made our logo. Link will be in the description.
Delightful.
Looked it up for us very
That's
quickly indeed.
yeah, they whipped that up for us real quick and looks real good. Let me throw on. As the music stopped, but that doesn't stop us. All of our music that you did hear in the background there was brought to you by Walking Dog Music. They recently had 2 days ago was released Hideaway, which was a very, very nice little album. They are DMCA and copyright free, so you can listen to them anywhere, and you're not going to get any strikes or anybody fussing at you about it. Good stuff.
Thanks again to our shop dog who helped out with us as usual. A little bit perhaps less involved this week, but nonetheless appreciated. Only because we did less organized things.
Yeah, this wasn't a very prep-heavy
Complete
episode.
chaos.
Pretty much.
For those of us who only really joined us today, normally we're a little bit more structured and we've got a bit more idea of what we're looking at before. Just taking a bit of a chill week this week and going back to where we started and looking forward once again.
Yep. And next week up, I do believe it's back to you, Kaji. Oh, that's somewhat
no.
worrisome, but at the same time, I know it's going to be fun either way. So, everybody, thank you for tuning in, for all those who joined us. I appreciate you stopping by, interacting, doing what you do.
For those of us who find for those of you, I should say, who find us a little bit later on YouTube, please do feel free to subscribe. That way you'll get us, and make sure you ring the bell. You'll get us as soon as possible each time. Feel free to come by on Twitch, where we're under the 710 cast, of course. We do this every Sunday. Same time. We are on most social media as the same, at least for now.
And we will keep going. We'll see you all next week. Thank you so much. Good night.
Smooth outro. Good night.
Yeah, we tried. Hey.